We're live. Oh my goodness. Well, good morning, everybody. I am in such a mess in here. It is awesome. Just gonna shut the door and kind of get in here. Holy crow, there's like so many people in here all of a sudden. Oh, multi-tank addictions. Good morning. Very first one. I see you. Guppy gang wandered in here. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Hi, Carrie. Riley. I'm still gonna say that wrong. Zen, good morning. Because you're fish. How do I say that? Posiwi? I probably just got it completely wrong. Leo's in here, Dragon Lair. Good morning. Elaine, good to see you. I love that email. What good ideas. Like, so not deserty anymore, like all mixed in and stuff. Sounds very neat. I'm going to have to look up the bioactive for the sand desert kind of things. Maybe I can find some different ideas because, yeah, the ones I looked at were just, they seem so wrong. Holly, good morning. Molly Aquatics is in here. My chat's just going flip. I can't keep up with it. So, oh my goodness. Big J, good morning. Good to see you. Oh, I got the name kind of right. Pugs Tank, Chevy's Fish. Oh, good to see you. So, like, what a week. I thought I was going to be a little bit farther along than where I am at this moment in this spot. I didn't get very far in my tank, I have to admit. We had a power out, don't know why, just like our whole block all the way down to the school down there. We all lost our power from 5:30 in the morning till 11:30. So I spent a good deal of time trying to figure out what to do with that and crashed my Mica Splenda tank and one of the guppy tanks. So yay for that. Spent a good, my day off that I was going to be setting this up, playing with fish filters instead. So. Oh, I smashed it all right. Oh, thank you, Guppy Guru and Fresh Aquatics. Vanoski, good morning, good morning. Trying to be productive this week, but it has not worked out. It has not panned out very well for what I wanted to get done. Got done other stuff, but yeah, like I said, had a few issues, but that happens. But anyway, we got more stuff, so I am pumped. I am pumped. My hubby made me something. My hubby made me something. Do you guys want to see? See. Made the house smell kind of like a, a log cabin for a day. So a lot of reptile supplies has been very hard to get in. So I just sat myself. I forgot about that part. I just sat myself. It is still leaking sap though, so we're gonna be covering probably the end of that with dirt. It's sticking out on the side I don't use. But yeah, check this out. Finding hides, reptile supplies, dirt, all that stuff has just been so hard to get in. So I sat and I pestered my hubby until he made me something. So I just love this. Yay! Homemade, we still got the other half, so if I need to, I can make another one. I might have him do that yet. As for you being sticky. Yay. But yeah, doing it yourself, you also get nature with it. So we did cook that in the oven for a good long time. The house smelled like a log cabin forever. It still smells kind of good in here. One of the snakes, I think, pooped this morning, and that does not smell good. It still does not smell good. But yay, I am loving my new hide for that. So I think we've got all the pieces to get this thing together. If we do need to get this thing together, I ended up doing a lot more research too, because I couldn't get the mix of dirt I wanted. So we are trying to make our own. If any of you guys have done this before, let me know what you think. I'm kind of just trying stuff. So we're going to be combining these two things together. Forest moss, cocoa husk, and I'm going to be mixing it in with some of the dirt that I got left over, and hopefully we can fill that in. I was watching some Serpa designs, and that seemed to be really good, really good. Kind of a mix that they started with as a kind of a base. I know they added a lot more other things. We've got our almond leaves. I've got a whole container of almond leaves. I can wish a couple of these up and put them in throughout the dirt, as well as some of our other supplies, and we're just going to kind of go from there, I think. So what do you guys think? I love your shirt. Oh, I know. This is what I found in the secondhand store. It's just, I love this shirt. Thank you, Elaine. Freshwater aquatics said it's a great idea. Bioactive and terrestrial plants are hard work. So do tons of research. Yes, yes, I know. I'm a little nervous. Like I said, I didn't get to manage any of the stuff that I actually wanted. So I've been watching a few, and the Serpent design and what he's been mixing in for our little buggies. These are the ones that I thought I might add in. These are my zebras. They are my best colony that I got going. They're so cute. One's actually sitting on the log there, and you see them on the bottom? They actually use their little bridge. It's quite cute. That's the dry side. Here's the wet side. I think most of them are there. Oops. Can you see them? It's actually focusing. Those are the guys I thought I would use. They're not quite as big, and they are my best colony so far. Some of the babies are getting to the size where they might start breeding soon too, but I've got a ton of babies in this one. Definitely my best colony. Just amazing. Doing so well. So I was considering throwing some of these guys in there. But the ones that have been recommended to put in there are my dairy cows. And they're not doing quite as good as my zebras are. And they are a much larger isopod. This is their container. I never see them crawling around and stuff, so I didn't give them a little bridge because I thought it would be active. Oh, this isn't them. It's not my dairy cows. This is the orange ones. I grabbed the wrong guys. I grabbed the wrong ones. These are my giant oranges, but crap. Anyway, my dairy cows. Very similar container to this. And just, yeah, same size-ish. And these were the guys that were recommended to me to put in there. So I don't know if you guys have any thoughts and ideas. Oh, I'm so nervous. And I have soap pods too. Also, I'm doing at drainage layers though, because I'm planning on getting some nice driftwood and terrestrial plants and some leaves for the isopods. Yes, yes. So far for plants, these guys are so ready to go. We got these guys very well rooted. We did them on the live stream a couple weeks ago, so they're ready to go in the one side. I stole this one. This is the one I forgot last week. I stole this from work a couple weeks ago now out of the dart frag enclosure. I did ask the boss because I figured he'd notice if this one was missing. But it's growing a ton of little itty bitty roots. I don't know if you can see that right on the top. Come on, focus. You know you want. You know you want. Oh, there we go. Trying to get it in the right focus. Yeah, the little roots just up there growing. And that has actually stuck itself and grown up the side of the wall. So I've got this guy to stick in there. It looks super cute in the dart tank. And then also the pothos that I started growing in the goldfish tank here. Now it's going to be very hard to move you, but that's the other one that's going in there. I do have some others kind of started. The size of the leaves on this thing are just going huge. Go goldfish poo. So that's the other one that I've got in there too, stretch around. Holy crow. I'm a little nervous, but I think I got it. I think I got this. So that's the idea of what we're going to be putting in there at the moment. Like I say, I do have some more leaves just in the closet behind the camera. I'm not too sure if I want to try and grab them out. But it's just a mix of leaves from in our yard, apple tree leaves, and a few others. And it seems good. Get some rest, and sounds like you had a great time, Molly Aquatics. Oh, where are you? I got to go, dude. Just got back from a fishing trip and 30 times. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you had fun. Yes, thank you for stopping in. I'm having just enjoying the idea of getting this thing running. It has taken a little bit longer than I thought to manage to get all the stuff ready, but we're having trouble getting stuff in. My only other question, okay, I need an isopod farm and a roach tank. I can't have roaches up here. Oddly enough, they're illegal. I wanted to get some too because I thought that would have been really good for to try and feed the piranhas and things, but nope. Cannot have them here. I guess it's quite the fine if you're caught with the things, so I'm not going to try that. But the isopods are so worth it. So absolutely worth it. My containers are very small. And I got a lot of mouths that'll eat them, so I'm not too worried about them getting overpopulated. I can't wait for some of them to take off. I do have one other longer container I was going to try and get set up before winter gets here and try and catch some of the local ones. Some of them are kind of neat. See you, Molly. I've had the same colony for 20 years. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, I guess we can't. Well, I think I don't know if it's the dubia roaches or all roaches. I might have to look. That is kind of neat. I don't know if I would want to feed the hissers though to anything. They're kind of neat, in their own little way. That's neat that you've had them for 20 years. My mealworm colony, I would say it's probably going on 6 or 7 years now. So that's kind of cool. That's very, very cool. Thanks, Molly. I had my leopard gecko for a while. Now I wanted to switch out the fake plants and stuff like that. Yeah, like I'm considering, so far I've just been trying to learn about the tropical setup. I will work on maybe the more deserty, drier thingies later, but for right now, most of my plants that I have and I'm kind of good at are tropical. So we're going to try that first. Mollycotics, yeah, and the isopods also I'm doing a giant, oh yes, it's okay, we read that one. Did I miss some? Because I know it went really quick. Oh, Holly says, scored the fish tank yesterday in supplies, 120 to 5 gallon 40. What? $150, so excited. Nice, nice. It's always fun getting those new ones. This one is new for me, so I'm just like, yay, how much fun, how much fun. I've been doing loads working on growing a springtail culture. I don't know if they've managed to really populate into the orange ones, but I do have a small colony. I can see them kind of wandering around in the wet layer of the isopods on my little zebras here, and in a little bit into the cow tank. I can see them running around in there. So I am hoping, I'm going to probably set this up and leave it for a week or two and see how it does and if that works. And the isopods are spreading and the little springtails I'm hoping are spreading. I do have somebody here. I might just go cheat and grab a culture from them. I might message them. Somebody that supplies them out with what is it called, charcoal and stuff. So I might bug them as my final step once I got my dirt started, just to get the springtail culture, and then add them in a bit better to some of my stuff. So we'll see. Also, any tips on starting a live stream? I want to do one, and I'm getting my channel boosted. Nice. Just do her. My first live stream I did, it was on my birthday, and I'd had a couple of liquid courage drinks before I started, and it was quite fun. Let a few people know for sure that you're doing it. This is awesome. If you do know when, I have been in this spot here for absolutely ever now, probably 2 years. I've been streaming on Sundays, so yeah. Set up, make yourself feel comfortable, and just go. I was lucky enough that my very first stream, I had people wander in. I did quite a few videos before I ever did stream. I was kind of scared, but yeah, I had people show up, and it's been just so cool ever since then. So yeah, I love it. So what do you guys think? I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Molly's aquatic, thanks. After this, I'll probably be broke bioactive as loads of money. Yeah, it's taken me a very long time to wrangle a lot of this stuff up. A lot of this I'm trying to do very on a budget, free, bumming stuff off with people, that kind of stuff. This plant, my little pothos, was one that was given to me years ago, like 10 plus years ago. I'm using that. This one was a gift as well from a local lady. That plant was a gift. My other plant, like I said, was a gift from work. My wood I got from a wood pile, and we've been curing it all ourselves. It's been a ton of work. My isopods were also gifted to me from somebody at work, so I've been so lucky, except for my zebras. I did purchase my zebras, so I mean, taken me a very long time to do this, but I have managed to get a lot of supplies for free or nearly free. I usually have done trades. I've tried to make sure I've spread the love. I've taken a lot of clippings off these plants and spread them around too, just to make sure I'm doing some payback. So mostly the things that I had to purchase have been the substrate, the main substrate, as well as the dirt, the leaves and everything. Like I say, I've kind of collected myself. These I bought in bulk. As you can tell, a long time ago, I still have barely dented this. So yeah, I hear you. Take your time. This has been almost a 2-year project in the making. Just trying to gather up the pieces as I go. So we'll see. We'll see. Haha. Oops. What's going on? What's going on? What did I miss? You guys are talking. Okay, back to work on my plumbing issues. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, Dragon Lair, for stopping in. That's awesome. You're a great gecko owner, and Bioactive is amazing, and way to go. Well done. Yes, yes. My poor old guy, yeah, he'd probably enjoy it, I think. He is definitely, it took him a while. He was freaked out, I think. The worst was he was scared of his little canopy I put on top. Took him a little while. Now he likes it. Now he likes it. I've seen him up on there. He rubs against it, and it's quite entertaining. Haha, I wish it had no D. Super tired still. Also a lot of animation and needs fishing. Okay, go. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, Big J, same. Okay, looks good. Okay, good. Sounds like me. I was given the tank. Like trying to do as much as I can. Money saving. This tank took me forever to find. It was a Kijiji find. It wasn't a whole lot cheaper, I will have to say. And it was awfully stinky for having to clean myself, but hey. We're trying to do it, saving money. So we did it. We did it. It's in here. It's clean now. Right now they smell worse than it, so it's all good. It's all good. I wish I knew which one did that. I'm not too sure. This guy was up and about last night, so probably him. Probably him. Thank you. Yes, I love this t-shirt. I've had it forever. I think it's cute. And you know, my worst is I love the zombie shows better, but I can never find I Love Zombies t-shirt. I watched Fish for Thought all the time. I'm very excited to get my Bioactive tank going. My gecko is going to be very happy. Okay, so what's the other? Is that Fish for Thought? Does he do a lot of bioactives too? I wouldn't mind following anybody. There's a lot of people that, when I was looking for videos that just kind of very briefly showed a lot, and I mean, a lot of them didn't have drainage layers in the snake tank enclosures. I'm not too sure why. Almost all of them were just straight in, go plant it. Very odd, yeah. So I'm really torn at this point. I'm really torn on what to do about that. But yeah, I don't know. This is where I'm at. Otherwise, my biggest question is, where should I put the heat pad? Where should I put the heat pad in this? I'm not too sure. Nobody's really explained on what side to put the heat pad on these stinking bioactive tanks. How do you bury the hides in these? Like, how do we do this? Like, what is going on here? I do have the fake grass. Like I have in this tank that I can kind of hide that one on, but then, I mean, you're still going to see a bunch of fake grass, which I think is kind of counterproductive. Hey, Passion! Oh my goodness! Have you ever done a lot of bioactive stuff? We're trying to set up this ball python tank, and I don't know which side to put the heat pad on. I've got 2 hides. The one side's going to be for all the live plants and stuff will be the wet side per se. So I got a plastic hide for that I'd like to bury. Can I put the heat pad on that side, or should I put it on the other one? Check this out. Let me know what you think. So this is the actual what I got so far. I am so sorry, you guys. You're gonna shake all over. So the door is on this side here. This is the front, and that's the back. There are 2 plants here to put in here. This is the hide that I'd like to bury. It should be, I'm not going to hide it like far in there just in case I do need to get the snake out. But that way I can keep all of this area in the back wet. Should I put the heat pad under here? Will it dry out the dirt too fast? Or should I put the heat pad on that side there underneath here? I'm just scared I'm not going to see him as much if I put the heat pad on that side, because he doesn't spend a ton of time under there. There's my water jug. I might get something a little better than that, but for now, that's what's going to be the water jug container in the back. So that's the layout so far. Which side would you guys put the heat pad? Because he doesn't spend a ton of time in the heat pad, and that's where you're going to see him, is if he's underneath that height. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Except for the roaches, putting newborn beetles into their tank. Cool, cool. I say I'm leaving. I'm still here. I'm exhausted. I still. Oh, Molly. Oh, my goodness. So, what do you guys think? That's the setup. Where to put the heat mat? That's my last question. If I can figure out which side to put that on, I think I'll start setting it up today. I think I will. I think I will. Molly's never leaving. She just wants to keep talking. That's too much. From what I've learned for the bioactive leopard gecko, the substrate is 7% organic potting soil or reptile soil, 10% clay, sand, and Reptivart 10% eco earth. Yeah, and see, I can't get that right now. I'm going nuts. I do have some soil, organic soil, to be putting into the one corner there to kind of mix in, and then kind of all my other stuff to kind of let the isopods and stuff break down. Yeah. This live stream is pretty lit, so I wouldn't want to leave it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is my things. This is my current debates, what to do. And like I say, a lot of the streams that I've watched, or videos that I've watched, they just did the start of the setup and then the end of the setup, and they didn't explain where they put heat mats and stuff like that. It's like, what? But none of them had drainage for the ball pythons. So I'm just assuming I'm going to have to really watch how much I water the plants. So that's my idea. That's my idea. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? It is feeding day too, so I don't want to move anybody around too much. The king snake's going into shed. The goldfish tank is dirty because I cleaned a lot of fish filters downstairs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. But yeah, she's doing good. All of them are doing really good. All the fishies are doing good. Casey is doing awesome. Like I said, do I ever recommend goldfish poop for watering plants? That pothos is amazing. I did feed her just before the stream started, so I think that's what she's up to. But yeah, sorry for the algae. The tank's a little green. We didn't do very good water changes in here this week. Oh, stinking power. Oh my goodness. That tank will probably be the next tank to get cleaned. This one's just in the kitchen getting the gravel rinsed out. And these two are doing really good. This tank looks so pretty. I think I can get you guys around here this time. So this one is just settling in awesome. I'm really loving the plants. Are doing really good. All the little babies are doing really good. Yay! So that's exciting. Where's the fish? Oh, there he is. There's the middle. Oh, it's so hard to aim. Oh, both of them there. I saw the other one for a second too. So both of the boys, everybody's doing good. My power went out on Wednesday, I think it was. For nobody knows reasons. Nobody knows reasons. It was just this whole block, the block behind me, and the one down towards the whole school, which is a huge block because it's got the school in there. So I don't know what that was. It turned off. The neighbor said, oh, he gets up really early. He said it was off just before 5:30 in the morning. We got it on just after 11:30. Yeah, just enough to, my Amika Splenda tank is way too full. So it crashed the Amika Splenda tank. So I ended up cleaning all the gravel out of there, giving it a good water change. The filter, like, it was just like starting again from zero. So we did that. The guppy tank filter completely crashed, and I had to take that one apart. That tank's still a little cloudy. I hate the sand in that tank. So we had fun with that. The piranhas did okay. You can tell they were starting to get a little gulpy near the end there. Starting to figure I was going to have to run to the work and grab a battery operated pump or something to stick in there for them. But their tank came back really good. I got a lot of gravel in that tank, so I don't worry about that one so much. The filter doesn't do anything anyway. It just kind of moves the water. So yeah, it was a bit of an adventure. I'm not too sure. The guys down when my hubby went to go ask them, because he could hear them digging something up on the street, they weren't too sure why it was out either. They just knew it was coming from right there. So whatever. They got it on 4 hours later. Got to get in the big pond with the monster catfish and unhook the sponge filter. Nice. Have fun. Have fun with that. So yeah, I'm not too sure. You do okay. I hope your fish are doing all right and your filters are doing all right. It caused a little bit of chaos, and I mean, nice and sunny and warm outside. We were warm outside. We finally got a break in the weather, so that's also been nice. I've been having to deal a lot with the heat outside for other critters. Like I do have, this is my Bonnie. I do have other critters that are outside that I have to worry about during this time. So, like I said, I didn't get as much work as I wanted to do in here, but I got other things in the heat going and power and, you know, life. It's fun, right? Tiffany, hey, good morning, good morning. We're just talking about trying to get this bioactive tank set up. Nobody seems to have any suggestions on should I put the heat mat under the log or underneath the dirt. I'd like to put the heat mat under the dirt. I'm just scared I'm going to dry my plants out like really bad. Big Tank or Big J is going fishing later in his pool there for a sponge filter. That sounds like it's going to be fun. I don't have any fish tanks I can crawl into. I'm good. I'm good. I won't want to. My biggest one is my 55 with the piranhas in it, and I ain't crawling in with them. No way. I need to get them a bigger one. I still haven't found one. This is impossible. Getting annoyed. That's okay. I just cleaned my 55 with a python that arrived yesterday. Shh, I know. I'm really getting tempted on that. I'm getting tempted on that. That must be nice. Frozen plastic bottles of ice keep that adorable bunny cool. Yeah, I have done that for sure. I go out there every so often with just ice cubes and drop them in the water bowls. Give them some fresh water and some ice in the water bowls. I've tried, yeah, the frozen bottles in the back. The one hates the bottles, so I don't know. But I think at least lets off some cool in the area. They all have their little outside pens, so when it does get hot, as long as I'm home, because I don't have a covered pen for them, hey? She's okay. She could probably deal with any cats, but my other bunny cannot deal with any cats. But as long as I'm home and we're watching, I have them outside so that they can dig their little scrapes. She's got a whole area right beside the garage that she just kind of crawls into, and you can feel the difference, like underneath her fur if you pet her. It's cool. So, but yeah, oh, so hot, so hot. I'm glad it finally broke. Last night it dipped down to 9. It was like, brr. So I'm sure the bunnies are pleased with that too. That was a long little stretch. But yeah, I'm trying to get them in and out all the time and making sure that they're cool, and just a lot to deal with for sure. Like I said, then our power went out when it was that hot too, and you're just like, holy man, I might be bringing critters places. Everybody in here I think would be okay, but the dogs were not impressed at all at that point, or the child. So yeah, the fun things of summer, right? I know there's a lot of weather and whatnot that's causing craziness too, so I'm glad I didn't have to deal with any of that so far, but we'll take the heat, leave out the wind and all the other stuff that's going on. I guess Ontario is getting kind of interesting, so we'll see. So that's it. Nobody has any suggestions on where I should put the heat pad? We'll just wing it. I think I'm going to put it underneath the log just to be safe. That'll be the dry side for the isopods and all that. And then the other side will be the whole thing. Do you wrap the bottle in a towel or something fuzzy? I put ice in the dog's water, wrap a frozen 2-liter bottle with a towel to keep him warm. Yeah, I've tried that. I put the water, the water jug I was hooking it, I've got, it was an old hay feeder, and I sat and I jumped it up and I put the 2 liter bottle in there so the cool air could just fall on her, because anytime I put the water bottle in there, she was beating it up. So we rigged it so it would just hang on to the top of it and then just kind of go down. The male bunny completely ignored it, wouldn't have anything to do with it. I tried just, face clothing it so it wouldn't stick to him or anything, but he just sat on the other side like he was too good for it. And what can you do? Try and cool them down. I think the best is just to let them do like they do in nature, go dig their holes if they can. Definitely, definitely. Sharpies, how are you doing, hon? Oh my goodness, good morning. Are you gonna try and do a live after, or how you feeling? How you feeling? So yeah, with the male, I tried to wrap it in a towel. He ignored it. The bigger bunny there, that one, she tried to beat it up. Does anyone use canister filters? What do you think of them? I did for a very short while, and I really forgot about it, and man, did that gunk get in there. It was like, we tried to do koi, just for holding somebody's koi in this 75-gallon tank with the canister filter. That thing definitely could trap the dirt. I'm not too sure. I didn't use it for very long, but it seemed kind of neat. I forgot about it definitely because it was down there. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. I enjoyed what little bit of a review that I did get. Chewy, good morning. Happy Metal Day. Is it somewhat of your, I don't know what the music's that was, it an actual day for metal? Kind of interesting. It is still morning in most of North America. Yeah, we're on coffee number 2. I probably should drink a little bit more. Have you met my blind baby rat yet? Yes, I was on your live stream when you had them sitting on you. Definitely. Very cute, very cute. I haven't had a ton of experiences with the blind ones, but I can just imagine, like, they'd be so chill, hey? Like, just so trusting, so calm, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I dosed them. Just chill on your neck. So yes, I did see them for sure, for sure. Yeah, morning time here. I am hoping I can get a little bit farther on this tank today. Nothing goes wrong. I do have a birthday party this afternoon. What a week. I'm going to get this done yet. I really will, I think. Oh, my bad memory. No, that's okay. That's quite all right. No, they were super cute. I totally get you. It goes, shh. It's been such a crazy week. I had a lot of moments this week, too. So I also had a lot of fun at work. It's been really good. We managed to sell 2 leopard geckos this week. I think yesterday I sold 2 leopard geckos and 2 gerbils. Yeah, went to such cool little homes. So I love that. I'll give it a go. Just prepare for a blubbery mess if I think too much. Yes, that is completely understandable. I wanted to just double check because I know you made a post, so you might not. So if you are there, I shall tune you in until I got to run to the birthday party. It's outside and everybody's got to do their own lawn chairs and all that fun stuff. So I do have to go find that. I've got to go. Have a great day, everyone. Oh, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in. Back, I just had to get a snack and go to the bathroom, but my tablet turned off for some reason. Yay, technology, eh? Yay, technology. I get that. I get that. There's been times where I've purposely tried to just leave a stream on or let a movie run for somebody on this thing, and it's like, yeah. You come back home half an hour later, there still should be half an hour left of their stream, and the computer's just like, we went to bed. We went to bed. Yeah, we understand. I think everybody in this family was definitely the ones that would understand this kind of stuff for sure. Definitely, definitely. Oh, one other plant that I did steal from work. I stole a fern a while ago, and it's just starting to fill in. And when that thing starts making me babies, I'll be putting another one of those in this thing. I think it will look awesome because they don't like light. We've got these things at work. They've never seen actual physical light. They're just hanging out under the LED lights that are at work. I don't think they're anything crazy. But I do know they are LEDs, and these plants are at work being just watered when we try and get it on the schedule, remember. I spray them down when I can remember, trying to get them, because I know they like a little bit more humidity and stuff than what's at the store. And these things are doing great. And I've got it in my bathroom here. It's doing really good, puffing out. So I can't wait to try and get that for some. I think that would look really neat for a tropical tank until it overtakes the tank. So we'll see. And I'm a little worried he's going to squish all these other plants, but that one, I think he could crawl all over, roll, just, it wouldn't destroy it. So we'll see what happens. Elaine, tell that to my memory. Yeah, she's very chill and getting used to my small voice. I'm trying to condition her to an array of noises so she doesn't startle all the time. Yes, because when they get scared and they run, because they don't really have a fight response, it's just a flight response. Yeah, hey. But we can't see where they're going. Thanks, Chevy. He left a big hole. Yeah, I think I'm terrified for my big flippers. Definitely for that day. Guess I better clear out space and fire up the... Yes, the crab top. Hey, mine did really good today. Wandered in here, plugged it in, and started up. So we're doing good. I am happy. But yeah, I want to hook up the mat here before I put it on here and fill it up with crap, because I may never do it again. Passion, did you see what my hubby made me? Check it out. It comes with sap, though. It comes with free sap. So, not enjoying that part, but everything else is really cool. And my house smelled like a log cabin for about a day and a half. Then the snake room smelled like a log cabin for another day. So I got a nice homemade hive. Yay! It's still a little... It was quite fresh. It came off of a tree out of the neighbor's yard down at his sister's. So, but I think it's going to do really good. The isopods are probably going to love that too. So I think that's going to be cool. Which one is the one? No, not them. Check it out. These guys are doing so good. See if I can show you again. Kind of scared to move anything. I don't want isopods ready all over my computer. Check how good the zebras are doing. Yay! I love these guys. And oh, what colors. I think they would look so cool running around in that bioactive tank. I think that would be super neat. And some of the big parents are getting really, like quite large. Like you could see them all in there. So I'm excited to try this, see how we do. Hoping it works. Nobody at work's tried to do this. We've got a bit of a dart frog tank with a little bit of plants and stuff kind of going, and I love how it looks. So I'm hoping we can do this. Is that sap safe for them? For which ones? The isopods? Or which ones? The tree, when I looked it up, came up as a safe tree. But we are going to, we're going to try and wipe that off, cover that all up with dirt. Hopefully, because I don't want that getting stuck on the snake. It's been a bit of a pain picking that off. It's slowly leaching out. It is leaching out, so we'll keep an eye on it. But, see, you said it's hot. Try putting a log in a sealed black plastic bag in the sun. Was that just to try and get more of the sap out? Because I did stick it in the oven and that got out quite a bit of it. I got quite a bit of it bleached out. But if that might help to get a little bit more of it out today, it's going to be warm today, about 22, 23. Nothing like what it's been though. Thank goodness. But yeah. Sorry, not C, should read D. What? What? Yes, I get it. So if that's what that's for, yeah, maybe I'll try that and try and get a little bit more out, because it has been coming off pretty good. I've been wiping it off, but you can see that, there's that on there. It is quite a chunk, and it is still coming out, so we've got quite a bit. And I just got a little nervous by the time in the oven when it started to smell really good. The problem with doing do-it-yourself stuff, right? But my choices are limited at the moment. It's that or go for, I don't even think they had, this is the only size, this an itty bitty is the only size plastic hides we can get in. And I mean, my steak fits under that, but it's squishy. It's squishy. And I know they don't like to have tons of room. I do plan on actually burying that other one quite a bit, but we'll see. I'm rehoming 2 yellow belly sliders. Fun getting ready for them to arrive in October. Nice. Very cool fish poster I could buy. I've been looking everywhere for like betta posters but I couldn't find any. There's lots of fish artists in the fish fam. You'll have no problem finding that. Punchy Paints is an awesome one. I got some of her artwork in here. If you want to go looking for some artwork, she does some amazing stuff there. Pam on the bottom, you can see. She's one of the artists. You can go looking for fish work. I have got some artwork from Priscilla. You can check her out if you like this kind of stuff. I think you can buy it in all sorts of shapes and sizes, that kind of thing. She's got lots of different ones. I got a plecos of hers over there too. And Multi-Ink Addictions also does prints and artwork. And you can even buy a print of Casey. That's my print of Casey right here. That is the picture on the top that Multi-Ink Addictions actually used as a rough copy. I hope you can see it with the glare. There it is on the top. And that's the picture that he drew for it. And I do believe it is for sale. So there's lots of places to get artwork. Definitely. That's not a problem in the fish fam for sure. So those are some good ideas. I don't know any posters. You could make a hide by creating a mold and using that clay material. Yeah, I have seen that. We tried, I watched my boss make the bearded dragon tank. He sat and put that as the backdrop. It was kind of neat. It was really kind of neat to watch it. I'm not too sure if I want to try that myself. Maybe for the deserty tank. It might work. I don't know. Do you have a link where I could buy the prints? Ooh. If any of the mods have any of theirs channels available, Multi-Ink Addictions, if you're listening, post a link. I think he was the very first person to chat in here. I can't even get to the top of my chat in StreamYards. But yeah, if any of the mods are there and can link any of the channels for them, that would be awesome. I don't have any of the links on hand. They all have YouTube channels, though, for sure, that you can check out as well. Multi-Ink Addictions, Punchy Paints, and I think it's Priscilla MK Arts. If anybody can correct me if I'm wrong on that, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't have them off my heart. Yeah, I have kind of, that's how we did is we decided to make a hide. We're having a little bit of sap issue, but the tree's listed as safe and non-toxic, so it was just a type of pine. So I'm hoping. I just don't want everything to get all sticky in there. We'll try and take a little bit more of it off, stick it out. I don't want to put it back outside. I don't want bugs. So that's where we're at. I'm hoping to at least get the substrate in, stick my pad on there, and get it put up on this area. Get it in here. So that's my idea. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have the links, but I think almost everybody's snoozing at this time. I'm not too sure. So what do you guys figure? Anything? We got, check out Chris's art there. Oh, thank you, Zen. It's kind of random stuff, but If anybody's not busy, I myself and I am not always the greatest on getting links on. I'm always on my phone if I'm modding on anything. I try and get onto my computer, but my computer is usually tucked away in the bedroom, so it's a little harder. But thank you, Zen, for getting some links out for sure. And the Chris's art, that's the multi-tank addiction. That's this guy right here. He's got all sorts of different things. And I think he was doing auctions on Tuesdays, so you could go on Tuesday and auction for art live on, I think you did it on Facebook the last time. Don't quote me on that. Punchy Paints, yay! There we go. Yes, thank you, Zan. And then Priscilla was the other one. So yeah, we have got some amazing artists. If you're wanting some fish art and you want to support some very cool artists, we got them in the fish fan for sure. My hubby managed to sell a whole logo to a company, and he's just pumped about it too. Sent them off all the originals and stuff, and it's going to start showing up in products. I think they're going to come up to Canada too, so that'll be kind of neat. See his little artwork on the actual products on the boxes and stuff. Yay, how cool. So I get you. I'm not the greatest of drawers. I've drawn Punchy an artwork once. I hope she liked it. I think she liked it. So I'm going to try and get a little bit better with the whole aquascaping thing and go from there. I'll call that my art. But we'll see. I got to keep the plants alive first. That'll be the first goal. Other than that, I think it's been a fairly quiet week. My yard has been driving me crazy. The heat has been driving me crazy. That we do have some really pretty sunflowers. So August is nice. My birthday is later on this month, so we'll see how we do. I don't know what I want yet. But nice joining late. Oh my goodness, the frame gecko. Good to see you. We were just kind of discussing. You might be a really good person to ask about this. Thank you. I love it when the people that I need show up. I've got 10 minutes to pester you. Are you ready? Oh, I'm just dying of heat, exhaustion, and stroke in here. It's so hot. Okay. Start from the beginning again. I am going to, because I need somebody to answer this for me. Question about my bioactive mess here. I'm doing almost all of this. We're having trouble getting reptile supplies. We're having a lot of trouble getting reptile supplies, substrate, everything. It's getting really hard to get around here. Can't get hides. Can't get substrates. We finally got some mats in, these plastic mats here. Finally got some of those in. I don't think you can see because your name's in the way. So those plastic mats for those, we finally got some of those in. Haven't been able to get those in for months. Okay, so I gotta get rid of this. This bull python, he's got a wobble. He doesn't like big tanks. Well, he freaked out the last 2 times I took him out of the tub. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it with a bioactive tank this time. We're gonna see how it goes. Now, the tank is down here. The front is on this side. The back is on that side. Now, I want to put my plastic hide on this side. I'm sorry. Can I bury this underneath some dirt? And should I put the heat mat under here if I do that? Or is that going to dry everything out way too fast? Is that just going to drive me crazy in the long run? I got some plants. I do not know what this one is, but it's really cool. It's very cool, and I like it. And then I have a homemade hide, because we cannot find hides around here. So this is my other hide for this side. I'd like to put this at the front so that hopefully I can see him through it and get my idea. But he doesn't sit on the heat mat an awful lot. This room is quite warm. They don't have to warm up too much. They usually sit in the cold hide. But if he goes in there, I ain't going to see him. So am I going to dry it out if I put my heat mat here? I got it here. If I put it under here, or should I keep it under the log? Should I keep it under the log? We are ready to do this. But I have questions. So I'd like your opinion on this one. I would like your opinion on that one. For the substrate, I cannot find substrate, so we're mixing our own kind of mess. I was watching Surfa Designs, and I came up with cocoa husk, a combination of cocoa husk, forest moss, and some dirt that I have left over. I can also put potting soil in the back where the plants are going to get planted. I got lots of almond leaves and some safe leaves from the backyard that I can mix in there. Where should I put the heat mat? Because I do have to worry about said little isopods, and I might go get an actual colony of springtails, because I just don't think these guys are going to take way too long if I have to wait for the little bits that I have in here to take off. So, what do you figure? What do you figure? We don't need to send Dee some reptile supplies for everything. I know, it's driving me crazy, but that's okay. We got it. We are going. We just have to learn how to do it a little more different, which is fine, I missed it. What type of animal? Oh, he's a ball python. He's my male ball python. That's what's going in there. So I'm hoping he will like it, and maybe with all that's going on, I'm kind of hoping that he'll be chill enough and relaxed enough that he's not going to lose his marbles. If not, it might turn into a king snake tank. So that's where we're at with that. So those are my questions. Does that look like a good idea? Does it look like a good idea? I was kind of hoping having the plastic hide on the plant side so that when I watered underneath it would stay a little bit drier. I know they can't sit on a moist area, so I was kind of hoping this was going to work. You should look into cedar leaves down the wormhole. I've been doing some study on various different plant leaves and woods as into tannins and how they affect the pH. Oh, cedar leaves, nice. Okay, I will sit and try and make a mental note of that. You might have to remind me again. I did not know that. I tried to grow my own almond tree. I did kill it off though. I did kill it off when we moved switch houses, so that kind of sucked. But I was going to try and get my own almond leaves. Some oak leaves. But it didn't work. It didn't work. We're going to keep trying. I like to try and plant things, but we'll try another oak tree maybe. Maybe. I do need another tree in the front yard. It is what keeps the Fraser River pH of 6. Oh, that would be nice. Because yeah, I've noticed a lot of our tanks, like everything up here, our pH is quite high to begin with. Since getting our pH meter, I've been getting quite a kick out of trying it. You should bury the hide and see what the ball python prefers. Just try it that way. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, this is the only moss I can find at the moment. It's this stuff right here, so I'm hoping this will work. And yeah, I'm going to try and mix it in the general thing, and then put some extra for, especially a little bit different spots in for the isopods to curl up in. I'm hoping this is going to work. So you still think I should use my the dairy cows, because they're not my best colony that I got. Oh, they use maple leaves in Quebec. Vancouver actually tries to make their water harder. Well, we do have very hard water. We have very, very hard water. The pH usually coming out of the tap is about 7.2 to 7.6. Some of my tanks, though, by the time I check on them and they've gone through everything, it's like 8.2, 8.5, especially the stupid sand tank. That tank is always ridiculously way too high. As soon as I can find some. There's no sphagnum moss in Medicine Hat. The plant people also went batty during this whole quarantine thing and really bought out a lot of plant supplies, and people have been getting that sphagnum moss to make these stupid poles for their plants, and the reptile community is just like, what? We're doing bad. We can't get anything anyway. So there is 0 sphagnum moss in that Lethbridge, Calgary area. I've been listening to the ladies complain, so as soon as I can get some, I will get some. Because that's the closest to the moss that I can get. There are some sphagnum moss pre-made hides that we have, but I don't want to purchase that and then rip it apart. Yeah, I'm gonna try as soon as I can get it. I cannot believe how entertaining it has been to try and get supplies, and working there, it's been even more frustrating. But the lady that comes and brings these supplies in was there Tuesday, and she just went, eh. So I went, eh, and bought a bunch of other stuff, and I'm just gonna cross my fingers. Mine comes out of the tap, 8.2. Holy crap. Holy crap, that's a high pH to have coming out of your tap. Holy man. I know trying to get the pH down for a lot of my plants is just ridiculous. I wouldn't even want to try with how bouncy our pH is to try and do that for an actual fish tank. I can't imagine. That would be so just annoying. I just purchased 3 huge bags of sphagnum moss on Amazon. I might have to look at that route. Absolutely insane. Fine. I don't want to go off of Amazon. I don't have the credit card. If they would take email transfer, we'd do a lot better. Okay. I'm going to have to look at trying to figure out how to get off Amazon or some other way. Not my big thing to do. Would be interested in what your waterways are tested, Sharpie's Models Aquatics, and what the water treatment plants are doing to your water. Yeah, hey, like that's very high. Flint and chalk bedrock around here. Dripping taps soon grow. Oh my goodness. And like lime scale over time. That's nuts. Ours is like all my tanks get those stinking rings around the top just because of how fun and hard water it is. You spray your, like even this, you can tell whatever he had in here. I might take one more vinegar treatment to the sides of this and see if I can get the water spots off of it, because we don't have flint and chalk. A lot of ours is limestone and stuff around here that we have. Very makes it hard. That's interesting. That's interesting, Sharpies. That's a high pH to come out of the tank. Simply Beta. Holy cannoli. Oh my goodness. I can't believe you just wandered in here. Hi, how are you doing? How is mommy life and everything? I'm having a blast today. We're trying to set up a bioactive terrarium for my ball python when you can't get reptile supplies. For some whatever reason. And I mean, I work in the pet store. Our reptile supply section is just lacking so bad. I don't know. Does Amazon take PayPal? I'll have to. Ooh, I wonder if I don't have that one hooked up either right currently. That's hooked up to the other account. I'll figure this out. You guys have got me on a mission to find sphagnum moss. Oh my goodness. Okay. Because yeah, like I said, all the ladies around here, the plant ladies, went so crazy over the plants in these plant holes. I've been watching them. I'm in this stinking little plant group. I can't believe how popular just house plants got during the quarantine. But it just, they bought out all the reptile supplies. And I mean, I was one of the ones at the beginning saying, oh, well, check out, come to Animal World. We got moss. We got moss. Now I'm like, stay away. I can't get my supplies. Pet Sonics. Oh my goodness. So good to see you. Good to see you. I thought I'd stop by and say hi, bye. Sorry, you're at work. Thank you for stopping in. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh my goodness. Yes, my baby is napping. I'm catching up with people. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. Some of your videos, I wish I could, like just how you've got all the different cutscenes and come in and out. I wish I could get that creative with my stuff. Love them. Thank you for stopping in very much. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hi, Eileen. Hi. Yes, Amazon does. Okay. Well, maybe between the two of them, I might have to change the PayPal around then. Maybe I'll change the PayPal around and we'll try that. Amazon didn't do PayPal last time, look, but in the UK, no, that's. Yeah, I'm going to check and see. I got to figure out how to do it. Because, yeah, you guys have got me on a mission for sphagnum moss. All set here. Yay! Okay, Sharpies is going live next. So if everybody wants to wander in, he's on there. If anybody If any of my mods can put his link out, Sharpies is having a moment. Hi, Spring Gecko. I've seen comments from you a few times, but now I've been so busy I've not been able to reply. I think we all understand. We all understand. No worries. Good to see you, though. Like, holy cannoli. I think reptile supplies are in high demand. I bought a new terrarium like 2 months ago, and I'm still waiting for it. I got one of those huge 36 by 36. Nice. This is the one I just got for my ball python here. I think it was a 24 by 36 or something. So almost. And it's for my ball python. He's got a bad wobble, so he tends to freak out when I've tried before to put him into a bigger terrarium. So I'm really hoping that this is going to work if we go full out, make him as comfy as home as possible. And we'll see. Maybe I'll get him up. It's feeding day, so I'm like not totally sure about this. Where are you, sweetie? Hi. Oh, good morning. Good morning. So this is Boo. This is who that's going in there. But he does have the spider gene. I didn't know about the spider gene when I got him. He was quite the learning experience. Absolutely quite the learning experience, learning all about that. So you and your tokay gecko, we've had a few of them at work. They are so funny. They are so funny. I always get so much crap when you're in that tank. But that is neat. I do like them. They're very cool looking. This is my dude right here. I'm hoping he's going to like it. Not impressed with you, Mom. Why are you waking me up this morning? But yeah, beautiful pattern. Absolutely insane that how you look can give you a neurological disorder, though. Absolutely nuts. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like I said, he's been quite the learning experience. I'd love to give him a better home. But yeah, as you can see, we're definitely a wobble issue. So this is Mother Baby. We're trying to give him the best that I can because he deserves it. He deserves it. He's such a sweetheart. Should I go put you back? Or are you awake now? You're good? So this is my dude. Ooh, I always wanted a python. Yes, absolutely. I enjoy having him so much. I'm going to get out of here, though. It was just so nice to see Simply Venice in here. I had to show off Boo. I hope you don't mind there. Sharpies. Look for warmer areas. Also around the closure, they come out as they like to come back home. Look high, use a big deli cup, and move very, very slowly. Oh, my king snake went for a 4-month walkabout. I get you. I get you. He got stuck downstairs, and once I realized he was downstairs, I honestly figured that he'd gotten into a wall and I never see him again, but I did, so it can happen. It can happen. There are some very large rocks on his tank now. Very large rocks on his tank. So, okay, let's go wander over to Sharpies. I wanted to show off my Boo here. He's so much fun to show off. Ah, it tickles. So, I'll keep being patient. Yes. Don't give up for sure. Do not give up. Like I said, 4 months. I was just starting to try bring myself up to the video to say, like, I think he's gone. I can't find him. I think I made the biggest mistake. And he showed up. He crawled over my hubby's foot, and I've never heard him scream quite that loud for me to come downstairs. So, good luck. If whatever you guys are missing, it can happen. Okay, I'm out of here. Let's see you guys at Sharpie Street. Ah. End broadcast. Bye, guys. Thank you for stopping in.